Wendy. Welcome back to Studio Lou. So today I just have a little thrift haul to bring you. Our shops are open in this area again, so I was able to take donations to the thrift store yesterday and actually picked up a few things because, you know, it's a thrift store. So I got this book, which is really cute. It's called Little Beaver and the Echo. And it is going to be kind of hoarded along with a few other things that I'm saving for a journal that I'm thinking about making about like wise old creatures. And this has some really nice illustrations of animals in it. Some of them are like kind of childlike, but some of them are not so. And they're a little more like, I'd say, like more like a nature illustration rather than one that's kind of been illustrated to be more cartoony. Like this one I quite like just as a nature illustration. So, and it's got nice big words, so I can probably get some phrases out of it, but I'll probably read it with my daughter first before I end up cutting it up. And then I found this for $3. So it's a cross stitch kit, I guess. It has a bunch of Aida cloth inside, which is nice. Like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 pieces, or maybe it's one big piece that's still attached. I don't know, but it's quite a lot of Aida cloth. And then it has this Star Wars 12 out of this world patterns. So I mean, that's pretty fun. And yeah, I don't know if I will cross-stitch Star Wars or not. I mean, it'd be fun, and it'll go on my list maybe for someday, but right now I've got myself in a whole lot of stitch projects. Give me just 2 seconds. I'm going to close the door because the furnace just turned on. Sorry about that. Okay, so now mostly what I got was books and old books. That was just the kind of day at the thrift store that it was. So this one I got, I love, it's probably one of my favorites out of this little haul. The Master's Violin by Myrtle Reed. Has a lovely spine, and it's got these lovely irises on the front. Then we open it on up. I have paint on my finger. It's from 1910. So that's a nice old book, and it's got some red ink here in the contents. Very lovely. I like how it's all like tables because it's plays, I guess. Yeah, that's really neat. I didn't even look inside of it. I fell so in love with the cover. And then I got this one, which is Agriculture for High Schools. And I just like it because it's black. I don't have a lot of black books. And also, of course, it's old. Let's see if it has, excuse me, a year. 1941. And it's got like the propagation of plants. It's got a lot of like nature information, insects. So yeah, this could actually be some good information for a couple journals that I'm working on right now. And then I found this, Dutch Oven, a cookbook of coveted traditional recipes from the kitchens of Lunenburg. So this is, Lunenburg is in Newfoundland, which is a province in Ontario that is basically a rock out in the middle of the ocean, and it's a wonderful, unique place. And they have some really incredible like foods there, and it's probably my favorite place that I've ever been, to be honest. I had such a lovely vacation there with my husband a few years ago. I can't wait to go back. I love the Maritimes so much. I love Newfoundland. I had so much fun there, getting to go like all over Newfoundland. We spent a lot of time there, and I can't wait to take another trip and just stay for like a month or two. I just really want to go. So yeah, this is cute. I just opened it up to snow pudding, half a box of gelatin, a cup of sugar, 2 cups boiling water, juice of 2 lemons, let it cool, and then beat in 4 eggs with the gelatin. And then there's a custard. Interesting. A strange recipe. But yeah, they have really interesting food there. I honestly thought for the longest time I'd love to move to Newfoundland, but the main reason I don't, other than the extraordinarily long winter, is food access, because everything has to be flown or shipped in, so it can be a little bit treacherous. The Good Red Earth, this book is really nice. I like how it's got like a landscape black and white on the front, and that it's like very kind of, you know, it's worn out. It's got time on it. Maybe I should throw these little stickers. Oh, that one doesn't matter, but so this book is from 1901, The Good Red Earth. It's a special subscription edition, and it looks like it's short stories. Yeah. And this one's another favorite that I got. These books were all like $2 or $1 each. 20 Years After by Alexandre Dumas. Has a nice spine. Nice blue book. Very like old and worn and nice. $18.99. So yeah, it's chapter book, sort of. Let me just lug this bag up here, get the rest of this stuff. Okay, baby wipes, those are unrelated to thrifting. And then for $3.50, I got this large piece of nice kind of like twilly fabric. I bought it to embroider on. It's a nice thick fabric, and I'm thinking of doing kind of like a night sky sort of embroidery. So there's that. And then this is another field guide about birds of North America. It's a golden field guide, so it's got nice bird pages in it. I probably have way too many bird field guides at this point. I need to stop buying them, but I love them. Every time I buy them, I'm like, oh, it's such a beautiful book. And then this is the last one, The House of the Misty Star. And I love the title, and I think that's a really nice cover. Very pretty cover with gold lettering. It's also on the spine. The House of the Misty Star. It's from 1915. And so it's got, it looks like at least one, but possibly a few black and white images in it. Yeah, there's a list of illustrations. Yeah. So it's probably got a few illustrations. Oh, what do we have here? This is an old 1951 piece of newspaper. I always love when you find random things inside books. I always wonder if like one day I'll buy a book and find like money inside of it. It used to be this myth that you should always look inside like books, you know, for money. I've never found money. My favorite thing to find inside books is pressed flowers, though. I once bought like a German book, and it was just totally full of pressed flowers. That made me really happy. And I think, yeah, that's everything. So I did not go cuckoo bananas. I just got just these, which is good because I've got to get going on journals. I was really inspired by Wishes and Weeds did like yesterday, like an all-day 10-part kind of like junk journal in a day kind of video where she like filmed all the pieces of it. I don't know if she actually did it all in one day, but if she did, kudos to her, because I would be exhausted. But yeah, I'm starting to look at all these books, and I'm like kind of drawing a line in the sand for myself, like, this is all you're allowed to get. just stop. And I actually said no to a ton of old books yesterday. I walked away. I only got the ones that really sang to my heart. So this is my little thrift haul for today. Anyhow, I hope you're having a lovely weekend. It's very shivery cold here and rainy and yucky, but I did go for a big long walk, so I feel pretty good about that. So yeah, thanks again for joining me, and I will be back soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.